Hello guys, Stephanie here with creatingtheheart.libby.com, and I'm getting back on track with these videos. I got off track for about a week and I'm apologize, I'm sorry. A lot has gone on lately. So anyways, today is the 15th video of the March National Craft Month, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do corsage pins. So I'll go ahead and get set up and everything, and then we'll be back here in just a second to show you how to make them. Okay, so this here is my containers of beads and charms and spacers and pins that I use to make these. This one here and this one here are actual tackle boxes. This one here I actually bought in the jewelry department at my local Walmart store. And it comes with little pieces where you can put individual, make little more smaller squares, but I didn't use them for this, what I was using it for. So, these here, this one here is actually a double-sided, but there's my kids' little beads when they use them. And here has all my charms and my spacers, my gold beads, and these are here are what I use to hang charms off the pins. So I got them, and then these here are my mixed acrylic beads. And I have every color but yellow. Yellow was sold out whenever I got these, and so I'm gonna try to get some. But they're just different ones. Some, you know, have like balls in them and little small ones and stuff. And I've got a dark blue, a light blue, a lime green. Well, hold on, baby. An orange, a red, a pink, and a purple. And these purple ones here is even got like these little ring ones in them. It's kind of weird. Like the red ones here do too. So, it's kind of weird, but I have those that I use. And then I also have this big one here, which I use to store, back here I had those little crafting beads. Look, go watch the little bear. Those little crafting kids beads. And I have them color-coded with black, pink and purple, blue and green, yellow and orange. And that's all I've got. Then this one and all of these are acrylic beads with designs on them. Each color's got designs on them. So like this one here's a daisy with a rimstone, and I've got a dark blue swirl, and I've also got blue with a golded rose, and I've got white with a gold rose, and white with diamond swirls, black with a gold rose, and black with swirls. Green's a daisy and swirls and roses, and the same thing. Then down here I have these corsage pins here is ones I use the most with, and these are just normal 2-inch corsage pins I got from a local Walmart from the floor department. And these here are actually funny, but these are here are actually ornament hooks, and I use these sometimes to help make hold on a minute, I'll show you. I use these to make like book charms with, like this one here that I've made. Journal charms and book charms with them. So I use those for those. And then I have eye pins here. I've got a small, medium, and large. And then over here I have the Teresa Collins Diamond version 2-inch corsage pins. But now, if you really want to go really big, you can buy hat pins, hatter's pins, or however you want to call them, and go really big with your stick pins. I am going to try to get some later on, but right now this is what I'm working with. But with this right here and the spacers, you're going to also need some Aleene's Tacky glue, the clear gel, or glossy accents. Basically what you want to do is you want to glue, but you want it to be clear. You want it to be clear and easy clean, and make it kind of glossy so it helps it shine. I did have one time use my tack it over and over glue because this here dries clear, but I noticed over time you could see the space between the beads and the spacers. So I think this here's a bit too thick to use with his. So we'll go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to make them. Okay, so This one right here is one that I made. Okay, so this one here is one that I made right now. I've got it in a eraser and letting it hang upside down so that the glue will still finish drying it. You want to be able to put it somewhere where the glue will dry. And I do not recommend doing this right here because the weight will pull them down. As you can see, it's already spacing out there. So that's why I recommend hanging them upside down until they dry. So I just let the eraser lay over the edge of the top of the desk, so it'll finish drying. So let's go ahead and make another one. And like I said, using the 2-inch corsage pins and my spacers. For the little balls like this, I use these small spacers. I think they're 5mm. And they're silver spacers that look like that. Whoops, that one there dropped. But they're little spacers that look like that. For the ones that's in the box here, the acrylic ones, most of them will take the 8mm spacer. And then bigger pearls or the bigger rocks will take the 12mm spacer. So let's go ahead. And normally with the 2-inch ones here, I normally do about 3 beads. Sometimes I'll do 4, but a lot of times I'll do 3. So the first thing that I always do is get me a spacer here. I'm using a 5mm spacer. You want to put some of the glue right around the pearl, or the bottom of the pearl. You might want to twist it. You don't want to put a whole lot because it's going to squeeze out and spread. And then I put my spacer down. Try to keep it centered and even, like you see there. And then I'm going to use one of my dark pink Daisy Diamond beads. You're going to put some more glue on the spacer. Like I said, you might have to twist it, or turn it around so it'll be there. Sometimes I twist it on the bead after the bead touches it too, so it helps to dry it. Okay, so that's what the first bead with the spacers is going to look like. So then we're going to take our next spacer. You're going to make sure you want to put glue between each thing because it helps to keep it secure. I'm going to use a bigger one. I'm going to use the 12mm. So that's like a 12mm one. Now when you're using the big ones like this, you're going to want to use just a little bit more extra glue, but still be conservative because you don't want to bleed through and go on the next spacer and show. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these rock gems. And because it's more of a flat shape, you'll see that the spacer is going to stick out on the one side, but that's okay. I like it that way. If you don't like it that way, then you don't have to use it, but that's how I like it. So that's how I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to use an 8mm spacer. And put another one dot of glue on there. And now I'm going to use the kind of like a squarish kind of cube to hold it in there a little bit more. Now because these are here are bigger, it's really hard to get that extra space left over like I normally do for three beads, but it'll work out okay still. And so there you've got your stick pin, decorative stick pin. So then, like I said, all you're going to do is stick it to the eraser and let it dry. So now while we're doing this right here, I will also show you how to do the book charms, making a book charm, and it's quite easier. So where these ornament hangers has a little tip on the end that's curved, I go ahead and I'll take that and make an eye pin out of it, and I'll twist it around, and then once I twist it, I cut off the excess with the wire cutters. Okay, so it'll look like that. And then I'll start with my spacing. I will put, you won't have to put the glue down against the eyelet, it's so small it probably won't stick. So I'll go ahead and start with my 5mm spacer, put it down, put my dab of glue in there, and I'm going to use my blue swirl I'm going to put some more glue on it and put another spacer down. The thing of it is though, with the art journal, not art journal, but these kind of journaling charms and stuff, you'll be working from the bottom up. So if you're the type of person who wants to pre-lay out the beads before you put them on, just remember that you work from the bottom of it up. So touch it back up here so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm using an 8mm. What is it, baby? Well, hold on, Mommy, there a second. Using an 8mm. Okay, so I'm using the 8mm now. Now I'm putting some more glue down. And I'm debating which one I want to use. I'm going to use one of the round dark blue. It almost looks black. It's so dark blue though. You can't tell it's blue until you heat up in the light, really. So, but it's pretty. And now, let me see here. This next one here, you will not need to use this cap if you're using a decorative shaped bead. This one right here is a diamond shape bead, and it's just got a hole there. It's supposed to be like a charm, so it's just got a hole there, and all I'm doing is I'm going to lay it on there where it looks like that. I don't know, it might not stay. I've done this one on another charm, but I had to hold it there for a while, so I'll just not use that one this time. Let me find another one real fast. Okay, so I'll use a square one for this one here. There we go. Perfect. But you will still need the glue. So I'm going to glue the next one on to get the next spacer ready for the next bead. Using another 8mm. And getting another round dark blue one. Or wait. No, I'm going to use this one here. It's a round, kind of like an Indian kind of bead. So I'm going to use that one instead. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that's about as long as I'm going to make this one here. And if I have a journal or something I'm already doing, I'll just go ahead and use this leftover wire here and to bind it onto the book. But where I don't have a book for this one here, I just made it to show you how to do it. I'm going to leave the stick part open as well. And stick into the eraser. Which this one here is a little bit harder where you can get a really good grip to push it in there. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but just push it in there. I can get it in there to push it in there. Oh, mercy, no. Wow, this one here is being really mean to me today. Okay. I kind of cut a little bit of the end off diagonally so it makes it a little bit of a sharper tip. And what you can also do is you can loop it on top of it like that and just kind of let it hang off of the eraser like that. So there's how we do the beautiful stick pins with the beads, as well as the journal book tags that or charms that I do. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, because I wanted to have a bunch made up before in the video, but where I got behind my videos, it took me a while to do it. So I just didn't get the chance to do it, so I just went ahead and made one before the video, and then I just so I can show you what they look like, and then showed you this one here. So this here completes the video for today, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and it gives you inspiration to go out and make some for yourself. And another thing that I want to show you, the stick pins that I make. I made my own version, although I got some old stick pins in here right now, some regular stick pins. These are here just, I collect them. I kept them because they were my mama's, and so I kept them and stuff. But anyways, this here is my own version of a push pin that I made. I used a half dome foam, like those little foam balls you get in the craft section, and I used a cylinder flat topped like right there, and I didn't cover the bottom. Then I glued them both together, decorated it, and used felt topping on the top. And so whenever those get done, as you can see there, they're hanging off my racer there, and I kind of have them squeezed so they won't be flipping or nothing. So when they get done, I put them here and keeping them and stuff. So, and then I want to get some hat pins later on to stick in here as well. So there's something sticking up right there. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, I hope y'all liked the video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my blog at www.createfromtheheart.weebly.com.